viewer. God bless you as you tune to this telecast today again. Like I told you, subscribe to my channel, you will always hear revelation. Because the Bible is a standard that if you understand the Bible very well, there is nothing you look for in this planet Earth you not find in the Bible. It's the book of life. Bible, the Holy Bible is the book of life. I want to explain that book of that pool of Bethesda scenario, the book of John chapter number 5. Like we read on the other side of it, we saw how Jesus and I talked about Jesus, the difference between Jesus and the angel that come to stir the waters. And you see what Jesus Christ demonstrated there as God in flesh and blood. Now, there is something that happened in that very particular scenario where Jesus Christ encountered that man that was tied down for 38 good years by sickness at the pool of Bethesda, that this man couldn't even go home. He stayed there in the sun, he stayed there in the rainy time, he was always there. Nobody could put him in the water when the angel come to stir the water. And Jesus asked the man in verse 8 of John chapter 5. Now, verse 7, 8, he said, do you want to get well? The man said, I have nobody to help me when the angel come to stir the water. Before I even make a move, somebody else has got into the water and entered it. So, nobody. And Jesus told the man something. He said, stand up, pick your mat, and go home. So, I want to talk about the reason for that stand up, pick your mat, and go home, with a title that will always be a bending time. This man represents the man outside Bethesda, the 38 years impotent man, but not him in Jesus' name. We're just using this man to represent it because I know words are powerful. Now, this man in pool of cider for 38 years was just like this. He couldn't change his body. He was bound there for 38 years. Probably somebody brought him there and they used to carry him. So he was impotent. The man was lame. Every part of him were paralyzed. But he had so much problem that he could not go back home. And he believed that he must get his healing before leaving that place. And luckily for him, or fortunately for him, Jesus, the master of the universe, came and met with him his faith, because the angel could not reward their faith. The angel was hiding and kind of deceiving them. We would discover that when most of them were tired of sitting in the water, he come and stay in the water. That is when somebody jumped in, because if they were up to 10 or 1,000, how can only one person be healed? And this man that was rendered impotent for 38 years by the pool of cider there encountered Jesus. And when Jesus appeared to him, he only asked him a question: do you want to get well? Stand up. That was how it happened. Somebody bounded that could not shake his body, and Jesus said, do you want to get well? He said, sir, there is nobody to take me there. He knew that he does not really know Jesus. He said, stand up, and the man jumped up immediately. Pick your mat. But just like that. Why pick your mat? It is a pick your mat I want to really explain to you. That man had been on the bending stage for 38 years. And the man was apprehended by Jesus. Jesus said, stand up. And the man stood up immediately. All his body became straightened, his bones, everything became strong. And he stood up. And Jesus said, pick your mat. And he has to bend down and pick his mat. Now, this pick your mat. When he said pick your mat, that means exercise your body. Pick your mat simply means exercise your body. Now, he bent down to pick his mat, meaning the man has been what? Healed totally. So, bending down, he's been healed totally. That's number one revelation. And number two revelation is this: there must always be a bending time. A bending time is a time of struggle. A bending time may be the time of financial crisis. A bending time may be the time of bad market. A bending time may be a time of sicknesses. A bending time must be a time that you are going through fire. You will not remain in that bending place. One day solution will come. But what God wants us to understand that this man, he said, bend down. No, he said, bend down. He said, pick your mat. And he has to bend to pick his mat. Bending to pick his mat like this. The mat is the knowledge. He would have asked this man, stand up. And when the man stood up, he said, go home. The man wouldn't need this mat any longer, because the mat he has been using for over 38 years to be stinking. That mat should have gone out. But why did he ask him to pick his mat? Then walk. That means go home. So picking the mat simply means that the mat, in every situation you find yourself, in any problem you find yourself, in any wilderness you find yourself, at your bending time, there is something to learn in it. The mat is the knowledge that he has attained or gained during that wilderness. In every wilderness you go through, every bending time you experience in life, there is something to gain. What you gain there will be useful for others. So the bending time now is what we are preaching about, because we understand faith in that thing. To bending time, in your bending time, don't forget to pick your mat. There are people who experience a bending time. They cannot share with people how or what they went through when they were on that bending time, and how they come out of it. Like a pastor I met one time some years back. We used to be almost on the same kind of field somehow. Experience. I was looking for money to buy a land, and this man was managed somewhere. I was managed somewhere. But all of a sudden, I heard he was in the hall. I visited the hall, and I went to him and said, my brother, this is very nice. And I went to him privately. Brother, tell me the testimony. Your testimony can enhance me. How did you get this land? The mother of that pastor apprehended me and shouted at me, why do you want to know everything? Why do you want to know everything? And I expected the pastor to say, mommy, wait. My testimony can grow his faith. And he himself, he can talk like the mother. So his bending hour time, he couldn't share his bending hour with me for me to learn. So your bending period is for somebody else to be enhanced by, to enhance somebody's faith. In your bending period, what you experience in your bending period, the knowledge you gain, the mat is speaking now, is the mat is going to remember and tell somebody, this mat, look at how I've been sleeping with this mat so many years until I encountered Jesus. So your bending time should be shared with somebody. Pick your mat and walk. Walk. You can see now it's walking. The man for 38 good years, just a word, stand up, he jumps up. Pick your mat, he bend down, exercise, and walk, and you walk away. Does he really need the mat anymore? He doesn't really need the mat, but that mat is a knowledge Jesus is passing to us, you and I. Each time you go through some wilderness, each time you go through some wilderness of life, each time you're on your bending period, you are not going to remain in that place if you have faith. One day you will go out with a flying color, and you will go out as a champion, and then you will discover that your realm has been increased. Everything about your life has been turned around for better, and so for good. So somebody may come to you and ask you, don't forget to share your bending time. It's very, very important. God bless. And subscribe to my channel. I will come with more. God bless you.